this is what South Council did for us last week. There's a small amount of water coming down there, and the reason there's sandbags there is because your SUDS pond was leaking. I have the videos, it was leaking down the side here. Obviously in the past you've tried to hold back the floor gravel that you've said has not come from this development into our field, and there's the evidence there of the gravel and the trap that you put in when you were building the SUDS pond with the original stake. There's another sandbag here because we were trying to stem the flow. Unfortunately, because you've messed up the field drainage, we also get water coming down here. And there's the outflow. Now we can cope with a small amount of water. What we can't cope with is your outflow, your messed up field drainage, and your leaking SUDS pond. And don't try and tell me that it's not leaking, gentlemen, because it was. The water was pouring out of this bank here. So if you're trying to tell me that your SUDS pond wasn't leaking, then you may as well, go back to engineering school, because that was most definitely water, and the only place it was coming from was this banking. It was absolutely soaking. I mean, the SUDS pond's now empty, but last week that was full. And you can tell how high the water went because there's all this debris here. So I'm struggling to see how you can tell me that the flooding on my land is nothing to do with you, because prior to you putting this SUDS pond here, we would only have had to deal with the runoff from this part of the field. We would not have to deal with the runoff from 84 houses in a development, plus the runoff from the field, plus the leakage out the side of the SUDS pond. So please do tell me, gentlemen, why the flooding in my field is not your fault. Because I don't care that you say that your engineers have built your SUDS pond to the design. It's clearly not working. It's meant to attenuate flow, not make it worse.